AllBall TV.
They scared, but I'm not.
They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe.
I said Knicks, you know what that means.
Knicks Rehab.
Knicks Rehab, y'all.
It's going to be interesting to see him with this will be a fourth season with the Knicks, right? Carlisle, Kid.
4. This ain't the third. Lost to Miami, lost to Indiana, lost to Indiana. I'm talking about playoffs.
So, all right, so just the fourth. Correct.
And we're starting a new season, new coach, new same city. And this is our coach speaking on what he expects or what he wants to do out there this season.
Offensively, I think a lot of people know we did it in Sacramento. I like to play fast. And so we're going to try to play fast and make sure that the floor is spaced the right way. And then defensively, we want to have a sense of physicality without fouling. We want people to feel us, and we want the fans to know that we're going to give multiple efforts on that end of the floor.
It's interesting because you were known early on as a defensive coach, but that Sacramento team had a historic offense. So what has changed with you when it comes to offense? It's certainly you still are a defensive guy.
Nothing. I mean, we're going to still put the same amount of time on that end of the floor as we do offensively. We think both ends are important. And, with the length of this team, I'm looking forward to implementing some of the things that we've done in the past.
Well, you say length. So they say in this league, no wings, no rings. You've got plenty of wings here on this team, Mikal Bridges, obviously, OG Anunoby, Josh Hart. How do you plan on utilizing these wings?
Well, first of all, because I want to give my man Leon a shout out. Leon, I'm giving you a shout out for making sure that we do have some length and we have wings. But, those guys, they're versatile. That's what I like about them. They all want to win. They all play hard. And with the versatility that they bring to the table, it's going to give us a lot of options on that end of the floor.
There you have it. He spoke a little bit to what he expects, but most importantly, just the spacing on the floor. Not sure if he had that with the Mavericks. They passed the ball around a lot. When Randall was here, first 2 years, it was similar until we got OG and they spread the floor. We looked amazing. And that's what he seems to want to implement. Not gonna lie, I hate the way he talks. I don't know if it's forced. I don't know if it's like the other day when we first heard him, boy, he sounded like Obama. Today he sounds like Al Roker to me. Like he just like it's like an impersonation. It doesn't sound like because I got to be real. If this is who Brunson got to listen to, Jason Kidd, he's a sneaky dude. When I hear Jason Kidd talk, he just comes off like he's not even saying what he wants to say. But I could tell he sounds like I feel like I'm wasting my time here at the press conference. But it looks like he gets along with his players well, and he knows how to speak to I've never heard nothing but respect about Jason Kidd. Same thing with Carlisle. I don't think Carlisle minces any words. They come off authentic to me. And, Brunson does put on a performance too, obviously on the court, but, with the press conference and with the roommates. It's going to be interesting to see how he can help catapult Jalen Brunson to a top 3 conversation of MVP. Because once you do that, then you could really be in a conversation with Giannis. Because Giannis is shoot in. He's penciled in every season as a top 2-3 MVP candidate. And Brunson isn't that. It feels like the right team has to be around him. Tyrese Halliburton to me is not like that's not a easy call between him and Brunson. It never was to me because Tyrese Halliburton, he doesn't have Cat and all these other guys around him over there in Indiana. They just started getting it together. Giannis, Halliburton, and if you with the guys that are other guys who are healthy, I mean, if Embiid is fully healthy, back to normal, then yeah, another guy who's penciled in as an MVP candidate. So that's tough, but he's not healthy. You can't rely on a Joel Embiid, even in the playoffs. So what does that even matter? So you can X him out. But it's only Giannis, Halliburton if he's healthy. And who else is really in this conversation? Like, I think that in itself, I'm always talking about that. I hate the fact that I sound like I'm giving people second place trophies. But he's not supposed to be in this conversation. The way he wills himself, again, with you stress Mamba mentality, Super Kobe fan Flea. Me, he earned my respect. AllBall's a Super Kobe fan also. But I just think about people like the Derrick Roses of the world that just are locked in. And, I don't think he's the best. I don't think he impacts the floor on any side like Giannis. I think Giannis is just he's damn near 7 feet, bro. Like he's not gonna be smooth. His game is ugly, but they give him the calls, and that's just tough. I'm always gonna favor the bigger dudes that get you the easier shots. Flea wasn't on when I said I don't care if it was Michael Jordan that was in LA. You're gonna be Shaq's sidekick. That's just how this thing goes, especially back then. So that it's a tough call, and I'm hoping that Mike Brown can implement something with this roster so that we do have Brunson and we hold him up high in the air like, yo, he's the best player in the Eastern Conference, bar none, including Giannis. But I just don't see that right now, boy.
I mean, I hear both of y'all, but I watch guys like Isaiah Thomas, I watch guys like Stephen Curry currently, and I watch guys like Allen Iverson at that size dominate the NBA. AI was dominating the NBA when Shaq and Kobe was there. So you can't tell me Brunson can't do that. He's been doing that. It doesn't take away from how great Giannis and these other guys are, but Brunson is having the same effect like them. Now, they may average a little bit more points, but let's be for real. A couple seasons ago, Brunson went from averaging 28 in the regular season to damn near 35 in the playoffs. So, I mean, I get what y'all saying, but I'm going to be honest. I think he affects the game better than all them guys offensively. Now, Flea, Fabian, y'all got me. Defensively, that's not even a conversation. It may be that's where y'all looking at it like slow down with Brunson because at that size, at that height, and like I said, just bad defensively, it's almost hard to put him in that category. We know AI in his heyday led the league in steals. He get the passing lane, right? So I get that. Isaiah Thomas, tough, just hard nosed. So I get that. But for me, I'm going to be honest. What a lot of these players are doing, carrying their teams, Brunson is doing the same thing. And he's done it when they had a mediocre roster, when everybody was injured, and he's doing it when the roster is full. So for me, I get what y'all saying, but I get Embiid's numbers, but I'm going to say this. Embiid is way better defensively. Brunson is way better offensively than Giannis Antetokounmpo. For me, Flea, that conversation is not even close.
Real quick, Flea, I think as you're saying that, that's a great point because once you bring up Isaiah Thomas and Steph Curry, that's like, okay, that's the 80s. Steph had last decade. Maybe it's this decade for our guy. But as you're talking, I'm like, yo, Giannis don't just get you easy baskets in the half court. Transition, he's a monster. The other guys you mentioned, AI, transition, monster. Steph Curry, he's pretty good. Transition. Isaiah Thomas, he can pass and score in transition. He was tough. And Brunson, I don't know. I haven't seen enough of the closing out on the defensive end, getting that turnover, get the ball to Brunson. That's an automatic bucket. He doesn't really get easy baskets. He can make it look easy sometimes with the footwork on in the half court, but that's where Giannis gets him. I'm getting 6 to 8 points a night at the free throw line and in transition easily, Flea.
Yeah, I mean, the new life that Brunson has breathed into the Knicks is super refreshing. And so I fell in love with him. You have, and so has OG. We love what he does on the basketball court. But I'm sitting here and I'm thinking, what is Brunson's best attribute?
AllBall TV. They scared, but I'm not. They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe.